Con đợi thầy vô trong xong rồi con cho mọi người vô hết thầy.
Cũng được. Để thầy coi nếu được cho họ coi phía trên luôn. Để thầy coi. Dường như ở trong Diệu Huệ có set up cho thầy trong.
Dạ, chỉ có set up chuẩn bị ở trong rồi thưa thầy.
Ở trên hết con. Ở dưới này hả? Ok. Rồi. Nó trên lạnh không? Tụi con bận đồ mà lên sơ quá vậy. Được rồi, có gửi cái lạnh gì kia. Rồi vậy thầy nói cái máy của Diệu Phước Huệ đi.
Dạ.
Thầy tắt cái máy này.
Dạ con vừa vô rồi.
Cái này. Vậy con tắt cái đó đi. Bấm ngay bên tay trái con. Rồi. Good morning from Himalaya. Before starting, I would like to invite all of you to keep 1 minute silent. Thank you. How are you? Himalaya is a very beautiful weather, cold. How is the weather in Lumini now? Minda?
The weather here is good now, Guruji. Not so hot.
If not, then I try to send the cold weather. When I come here, I sleep very nice. And morning also it's beautiful. I wish one day those who have the time, please try to come to Himalaya at least once, one or few times in a life. It's a wonderful. Weather is a very important. And even John, he came here only one time now.
Yes, I can recommend it. It's just amazing.
Yeah. I think we should prepare good food, good play, and we invite all the leaders in different field come to stay here, and then there might change. Particular those who want to
recording in progress,
and they come here and they will stop fighting. Okay, today is the the sound is okay?
Yes, Master, I can hear you quite well.
Okay. Today we continue to discuss the matter is very important about the karma. Why? You see, this is a very simple, only one word, karma. But it's very important. Education now, they did not pay much attention about this, the philosophy. This is, we can say, the law, universal law, the law of the nature. If the person do not believe the law of the karma, it's very, very harmful. I can tell you. In our life, I'm watching. And the person, they do not believe in the karma, they can do everything. Do everything. Yeah, they don't care how they get benefit. Even killing people, kill the country, sell the parent, they do. That is the problem. Why? Why we study so many certificates, but they do not respect the parent. They do not respect the law. They do not respect the nation. And they do not respect the other person. What does this mean? And even I'm very shocked to hear some famous person, sorry, I don't want to say the name. They say they don't believe in law karma. So see, now we have the problem, the climate change, also due to the karma. Because the human being, we do not respect the nature. We cutting the forest. We over exploiting the nature. Even you see many rivers on the planet now polluted because they don't care. You see, even in a certain country, only the factory make the clothes. They put bad water in the river and all the fish die. And only clothes. And the clothes now we will, in our time, we clear one cloth for 5 years now, only 1 hour they throw away. That's pollution. And even, there's many things. Even now you see when they produce the food, they want to sell more and more. And and they put many toxicant. We can say the poison in the food and selling and recognized by the law. Yeah, they do not believe karma. And even now the bank is, what is the bank? The role of the bank have to protect money, to improve. People put the money in the bank and they want to get interest, get benefit. And then you say the owner of the bank make corruption, make collapse. And then what happened? So I repeat again, the law of the nature, the law of the karma is one of the most important points. And this one, I also sometimes I put myself why this subject not teach in the university. In my opinion, that you're watching, if we work with the people, they do not believe in the law of the karma, it is very dangerous. When they do not believe in the law of karma, they can do everything. Everything, including they kill you. So, in my opinion, the best way when we meet the person who do not believe the karma, we bow down than 108 times. Then we run away. Yeah, you're watching. Now the society is very complicated. They talk very sweet. You see now, and then they do not believe karma. They do everything. Even now you have seen the person, they never know about the love. And they open the class teaching the art of loving. And they are very poor. They don't have enough food to eat. And they open the class, they teach people how to become rich people. It's very, very, very funny. So there's something wrong education. Moral education, I can say. But people go outside, wear very beautiful clothes, good speed. And when they teaching there, they talk and like the singer. And that is the society. So let us pray and hope the world leader should introduce this subject to the education. You see, for example, I watching even the leaders, some leader in religion also, they do not believe in the law of the karma. So after that they die. Now I follow the case of Vietnam. There's one person. No, sorry, I don't want to say the name. We work very hard. We move from this country to another country, from this continent to another continent, to working to get money and to sell money. But so many years, we cannot sell even $1 million. But there's one man, he no need to move anywhere, only he utilize his mouth, speaking. He collect more than $20 million US dollar. I'm telling you, I'm very much disappointed. I also complain the Buddha. Sorry, I'm very sorry. Oh, I say, Buddha, maybe you die a long time. Therefore, the law of karma now not good result. And this man cheater, professional cheater. He not work hard like us. What we work so many years, we cannot get $1 million. But this one, he get more than $20 million. I complain to Buddha. Maybe Buddha, he also laughing. He say, oh, you are a crazy boy. You wait and see. You see, at last, before this man, he died. More than 4 years. He has stroke. He lie on the back. He said, he cannot talk. When he made and the tear come out. Yeah. The man, then I asked one master, he said, what? He said, I do not know. Then he said, where is his money? Where is my money? Where is my money? You see, it's a very interesting. When he died, all the money gone. You watching? Yeah, you very interesting. So, John, I would like to request you and many friends, together we collect the real story of the karma, and we publish the book. If possible, we should found a club or association, the believer karma, and we publish the real story. If difficult, then we change the name of the person. It's a very interesting, very interesting. You see, even myself, I believe law karma, but sometimes I break the law a little, not much. For example, I don't want to people shirk me. There's many years ago when I was in Bodh Gaya, there's ông Bảy, there's an old man. I brought him America. When he was there, he wanted to cook food for me. He wanted to serve me. I refused. But after some time, he cooked food in Ram Thang Bảy. I test. Oh, I find it's a very tasty. Then I allow him to cook food for me. Then he cooked food. He keep on the table. He cooked very good food. After 1 month and a half, he's sick. He could not cook. Then I cook for him. I cook food, I eat. Then I keep on table. He not come. Then I have to put on the plate. I carry to up his but in his room. I serve him like the father. After eating, he lie down. Then I go to bring the plate for cleaning. When I bring the plate, then I say, I had the idea. I say, oh, this is the karma. Now I'm paying the karma. Then after that, the old man, he's many days. His clothes is not clean, very bad smell. Then I ask him to change. When he change, he throw down, then I go to clean, but very bad smell. So this is a karma. This is the karma. Many, many interesting. So this is wonderful. This is the Lord. Million years. You see now? Now now we have seen many countries, they exploit another country. Now they are suffering. Now they are suffering. I don't want to say the name. There are certain countries, they convince another country to buy the gun. After they utilize that gun, they call the seller. Yeah, the law of karma. It's a. But I wish one day this subject should be taught from the beginning. Yeah, from the children. Then even not teaching everybody, those who believe the law of karma, I believe that is a lucky thing of our life. Okay, now I would like to invite John to share your experience about the karma, and if you see any example, please tell us story.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, everyone. Like we talked about last week, yes, I've got a couple of stories, old stories, but some newer ones recently. Recently, I've had a client not pay their bill recently, the last few months. So they owe me a couple of months of money. And it's like, I've gone, why? I trusted this person. They believe in karma. I believe in karma. Why? Until, we talked about last week, our thoughts and our actions, and easy to see in hindsight. And like Master was talking about, I decided to go, you know what, if it's karma, if it's not karma, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change why they didn't pay me. It doesn't change any of that. So I just lit a candle, lit some incense. I haven't got to 108 yet. I can't do 108 bow down in one sitting. So we'll get there. So I thought, so I've been writing notes from last week when Kenneth said something about, asked you a question about that. So I've been writing some notes, thinking about this a lot more, thinking about, if we start a newsletter to get around. And I come to the decision that, if I treat everything, if I look at my life, what's happening, what's going around, that no matter where I sit down, where I walk, where I go, that's somehow I've created this. If I take responsibility for every action that's happened in my life, so it becomes an easier place to go, well, they didn't pay me, maybe in another life I didn't pay them. So be it, bye-bye, thank you anyway. That doesn't mean I just roll over and accept everything. If somebody's trying to do me wrong, then I will stand there and go, there's another way to do this. But it allowed me the freedom of letting go of the why did they do that? Why are people doing this to me? It allowed me to drop that thinking. And that thinking, if we continue to think why, we often have a victim mentality. And if we can start walking around like we're in charge of our karma, we're in charge of our life, then we're no longer victims. We may have had some things happen to us in our lives, and I'm sure we've all got stories of different things that could have been better in our life, or different circumstances have happened. But for me, if I go, well, this is, I don't know how I created this, but I created this. How can I uncreate this? How can I get myself out of this? What's the next step? It takes our focus off the problem, and it sets us on a path of a solution. And if we incorporate that, and the Mahamangala Sutta, which I just love, I just adore that, surround yourself with more enlightened beings rather than the unenlightened beings, and be generous and grateful. As we, every week, I know we talk about being grateful, but that sense of gratefulness that we can hold in our heart can change how we perceive our world. And I think that when we change how we perceive the world changes how it perceives us, perhaps. And we can walk on this planet with so much more grace, with so much more ease, and the world, the doors and opportunities open to us. And so that's what I think. If I take responsibility for everything from I order something for food instead of making it, and I bring it back home to eat it, and it's the wrong order. I don't blame that person. I stay away from blame. I go, well, next time, what will I do to create that to not happen? Next time I'll check before I leave, or next time, it takes that. It stops. How do I put this? For me, it stops any form of anger towards anyone else, and then the next step is to stop any form of anger towards ourselves. And if we stay away from the why, then we're no longer victims. We are in control of where we step and how we perceive, and becoming grateful becomes easier for me. So that's been my experiment this week, Master. That's what I've been attempting to do, because we've tried to start up another little project that just isn't working. And so I thought, well, this is it. What can I do? This is, if karma is everything about me and my karma, that's the other thing. If other things happen to other people or to them, it's not my business. I don't know what they're going through, so I don't judge them. The other people, we don't know what their life is like. We don't know what they've been through. We don't know what their day-to-day activities are, and they may be having a very, very tough day and make a mistake with something or do something because to them it seems the easiest way out. And we can't tell what other people are going to do. And if we worry about, like I worry about that person taking my money, if I think, they haven't paid me, what are they going to do? They need to pay. Then I lose my focus. It takes my focus away from me living my best life. So I can't control other people. I can only control me and my thoughts and my actions. So that has been this week's epiphany for me after last week's karma talk. So I hope that made sense. Any questions, I'm happy to answer. Okay. Thank you, Master.
John.
Thank you all.
John, it's not a question, John, but I think it's just a comment. I remember the Buddha was teaching this gentleman that somebody the thieves stole the monies from this gentleman, and he's suffering, right? He's so sad. He's suffering for like a long time, and when he see the Buddha was like, why you want him to stole? Why you want the person to stole more from you? What's he mean basically? It's like, why you worry about that they stealing from you, because it's already gone, So what I see is that it's happened to me too. So what happened is that I believe that there's more better things coming, right? So the law of karma is just like what goes around comes around, right? So for me, it's like, if I was thinking like that would be the donations, or maybe I'm paying back from my past life, and so I'm more happy to do that, right? And so when it comes to things like that happen to me, that's why I think I was like I'm paying back my bad karma, and so sometimes it might be a good thing. So that's it. That's just a comment.
Now, John, it's a tech time also. We watching because I believe very strongly about the law of karma. Yeah, and later even I'm telling you, even what we call the so-called the most one of the most famous spiritual leader, he paid the karma. How? He did not work. He wear the diamond mine, the diamond ring, $1 million. He held what is the Rolls Royce aeroplane. Then at last you see what? The lady, the beautiful girl, she cheat another one. The beautiful lady cheat him. And he died terrible life. Yeah, I believe that. 100%. Because what Buddha he say is a very accurate. I watching. Even I pay the karma. You see, there's one Vietnamese man. He come to Lumini. His name is Phu. He come to Vietnamese and he want to make me escape many problems. I got angry. I scold him. At that time I was in Kathmandu. He was in Lumini. Because he want to occupy the temple, he want to destroy the temple. I got and I scold him 15 minutes. Maybe at that time I not to record, but I remember I utilized very heavy work. But after that, when he left the temple in Lumini, then he scold me. This guy criticized me on the line. I think this guy, I think 100%. He scold me now more than 15 years. I scold him only 15 minutes. Now he scold me then 15 years, but still not stop. But I heard now he have very terrible life, he's suffering. And I heard, but not sure. His wife kicked him out the house, and then he live in like the homeless. Yeah. Now I very like to meet him again and to help him and to apologize. Anyway, because you pay the karma is a good example from my life. Yeah. Luckily, I scold him only 15 minutes. If I scold him 1 hour, maybe. Maybe. And another story about Thầy Huyền Diệu, he also recognized he paid the karma. Before he lived with me, at that time I very hard. I scold him. Sometimes I write like this one. Then when he go to America, he also very bad karma with his student. He will tell you.
Yeah.
He will tell you this is very interesting. Thầy Huyền Diệu, you should write a book about this karma. This is not a bad thing. We should write the proof. The law of karma is the truth. I
will do, Master. Yeah, I will do. Yeah. Because I think I have some problem happened to me. Because I think that I believe the karma so much. But I think that I will write the book about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Then you collect.
Yeah.
You see let's just try. If possible, we should form the club, international club to believe in karma. Okay? We publish, we discuss, because if the person believes the karma, they dare not to do the wrong thing. And then happy for them, happy for everybody. The person do not believe the karma is very dangerous, including the religious people. I see my own eyes. some monk, they talk very nice about karma, but they do not believe. So problem. Yeah, therefore you see someone come and bow down me, respect me. I say, no, don't bow down me, because if you bow down me, if I do not perfect my life, then I bow down you again. Okay, now I would like to invite another young person, Minh Phước Trí, Rabbit. Share your idea if you can see some weakness about the karma. Okay, Minh Phước Trí.
Yeah, Amitabha Guru. Hello, everybody. Nice to see you here. Yeah, we had to talk about this topic a few times before too. This is the most important topic, and then this is a key law of Buddhism, I think. As John said, he had experience. Every single person have experience about doing and getting back of law of karma. And in Buddhism, just I think this is the law of the law. Law of karma is the law of the law, because inside have a lot of mantra and sutra and a lot of other rules inside the religion of Buddha. But this is the most important and on the top. Personally, I keep always on the top, because whatever I do, I meet a Guruji and then I start to follow him. Then after whatever he teach me and he taught me, and I always think I should not do bad. Always I should to try to do better and contribute better for society, do not harm to anyone, like very basic things, very simple thing, but even it looks very simple, but not easy to practice that simply. So I personally, I feel this is the always on top for me. And then whatever I'm going to do, any actions, if I'm conscious, if I'm doing everything so perfectly, that's right. But sometimes as a human side, in society, everyday daily lives, I should struggle and pass through a lot of difficulties. So that times we derail, we are out of the track sometimes. So very easily we also start to break the law of karma as a human, because we have some ego, we have some desire to win, and then we want to be a number one. So in that case, always we try to break the rules and we want to abuse the rules. So, but that time I do remember later on, I should not do that one, because later it will come back to me, and then that's not the rule, and that is not the basic mantra what Guru taught to us. So personally, me, this is the always. There is a lot of things, Mahamangala Sutta, Lotus Sutta, many other teaching of Buddha. Beside the religion, now this is a modern society. I see Buddhism is more flourishing all over the world, and it's not only the religion. It's from a spiritual purpose, yes, but some others like a basic life living purpose also, mostly young generations and the Western world also. Even they don't know much detail about Buddhism, and they always know basic thing. I feel like I interact with a few foreigners and tourists, outside country people, then I feel they know basic thing. That is the law of karma. They don't know maybe very detailed, but they always think whatever you do good, you will get back it good. What you do bad, later on you will get it back bad. So whatever we put, later or sooner we will receive it back. So very, very basic, but simple to understand, but very difficult to practice actually. So as John said, he had some experience in life and many others. The way we think also like that, because another way, I think, yeah, something we do and we get a bad treat from other peoples, and then we think why they don't think about law of karma, why they did like this. But another way, the life is long, and another way, in Buddhism we believe in reincarnation. Life is there will come back in another life. So if they not get back their result back, maybe they will get in next life. So that could be more heavy for them or heavy for us. So if we can do good here, and if we complete or pass our life in with a clear chit, that would be nice in my feeling. So if something keep remain from our sides, from other sides, that could be very heavy for another life. Personally, I feel like that. And law of karma is, I already feel it's a top level for me. But there is other thing like generosity and gratefulness, thankfulness, accumulation of all merit, whatever we do. We believe like we collect the good deed and good karma, and accumulate all good merits, and get back the results accordingly. So this is in very high level for me, something we could not describe. It's about the feeling, you know. I feel very simple, just very simple. Is we should not harm to anyone. We should not do bad things. Just whatever Guru taught, follow that one, the good way. And our life also will go in good way. And then we surrounding also, we will get those kind of society and people we will get, because our mindset based on that. So it's very basic, but very, very important for me. And not only me, I think it's for everybody. So everybody have a experience if want to share about the law of karma and life. So personally, I have many, so I don't want to share any. It's all about the feeling, and then when we feel some hurt we got from other people, some cheated we got from other peoples, and I also think why they did that one to me. And then, but another way, maybe known and unknown way, I did in past life or previous time. So maybe I got result back now. So life is like this, it's keep going. So actually it's very great law. Even who doesn't know much detailed thing about Buddhism, it's very, very basic thing, law of karma. So thank you so much, everybody, for participating. And there are more people's will join to contribute their thought towards the topic. Yeah, thank you, Guru, so much for this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sir Manfukti. This is true. No, this philosophy simple, but it's very wonderful. You see, for example, now is I was not born in Nepal, but I come to Nepal. I very grateful to the Buddha. He was born here. Then I start to work. Then I meet some local people, Nepali. I help them a little now. They help me very much. They come and help me to build a temple and take care of many things whenever I need. Yeah, like Manfukti. Yeah, that's the karma. Because I came to this country, I respect them, and they respect me. I love them, they love me. This is the karma. Yeah, this is the thing. Then, for example, I was in Germany. I do not speak German language. But when I meet some German, they offer me a good ticket. And I meet some Vietnamese living there, very kind. And so, very short time, we build the property in Germany. Yeah, I never believe I did such thing. Yeah, very. Therefore, I can tell you, everybody believe strongly and practice law of the karma, suddenly there's a peace. We don't want the suffering, so we should never make the people suffering. Then okay. We don't want the people hurt us, so we also should not hurt the people. That is, I think later, if some leaders listen well, I wish that this subject should be taught from the beginning. So now I would like to invite Đức Đạt to share some idea. If you know some good example. Yeah. Now we don't talk only theory. We should show them the concrete. Yeah. You see, for example, now, what is the I'm not politician. I do not there. For example, Bokassa. Bokassa, he come from Africa. Then he become the soldier of the France. Then he come to Vietnam. Then after he re back to the South Africa. Then he make a coup. Then he become president. And after he say he the president not good. Then he declare he's the emperor. Then he exploit the property. Many thousand million people poor, but he's a very rich. But now, whole his family become very poor. Yeah, that is a good example. That is the karma. When you take the food and you don't recognize the people supply the food, then you also be the karma. Okay, Minh Đức Đạt.
Master, I apologize. I'm driving at the moment, so I'm going to be short. But it's similar to a topic last week that you shared with us. I have the question. I just want to reiterate last week real quick, just to kind of close the circle, at least for me, in my understanding. Because I like to get technical sometime, and I want to get a little bit more, theoretical. And I know, I think there's practical, but there's also, the theoretical and concept that I like to just, better understand from an education perspective in my growth process. So when last time I asked you, what the sita and karma, sita is, thumb, and the thinking, and karma, the action. The question I had is if the thinking does not result to karma action, is just through a karmic energy that you create, even though you think about it, but you didn't act upon it. And your answer was yes.
Okay. Now you driving, you should respect the law. If you do not respect the law, you also be a bad karma. Okay. So chitta means the mind. When your mind think bad thing, then also have bad reason. When, for example, you don't, our mind, we want to rob, to steal the property of the people. And then that is the mind. But then that mind become the truth. Then suddenly they have the karma. When they stealing the property, another one, sooner or later, the police will find out. Then the karma come. This has been the prison, the jail. They have connection. They have connection. Therefore, when the bad chitta, bad mind come, then you should control. Control. Yeah. Oh, okay.
No, I appreciate that.
You don't talk it. The police in America, they watching very very carefully. Otherwise, you pay the fine, and then I also bear the karma with you.
And that's, so but one last thing I want to say before.
Now I would like to another question. Now I invite Lương Định, if you like. Someone, I think this forum is very interesting. You see, in the life, if the person believes strongly law of karma and practice, suddenly they get happiness. Because I myself, I had, even I believe the Buddha strongly, but sometimes I test. It's very accurate. And Thầy Huyền Diệu has a very good example, good story about the law of the karma. So you can briefly, few minutes, and then later, I think your story can write at least 100 pages. Yeah, very exciting story. Thầy Huyền Diệu.
Yeah. Hello, Master. Hello, everybody. When we talk about the law of the karma, we must know that when we show a course, we will receive that the result. So what is the karma? Karma in the under action, repeating it over and over become a habit. Thanks to my gratitude to my master, I have received good the result. That's why I have so much luck in any job. You know, before you know, I follow the master. My master give me the work. I continue to do the master. You know, he give the work. Yeah, that's why I have so much luck. You know, when I do, some people they help me. Anytime I do anything, I have anyone help. That's why I strongly believe in the law of the karma. Because no one can avoid karma. So we should be careful when we speak or act. If we correct back the causes, that surely soon we will get better result. I give the one example. I have my answer. When she was a liver, she didn't respect her mother-in-law. She treated her mother-in-law and everybody very badly. When she passed away, she died painfully, and she feels miserable. Yeah, I think that the karma very important. Anybody we should the judge in the karma. Now I do anything. I judge, you know, because when I speak, I am very careful. Thank you very much, Master. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I think when we talk about this topic, we heard many people. Yeah, but let us try to auto-dust, but let us try to promote. If the society, there are more people believe and practice the law of the karma, then the lives are happy. Yeah, lives are happy. But unfortunately, the people, they think is this is unnecessary. But for me, it's a very important. Because I watching. The person do not believe in the law karma, they do anything. Anything. They can killing people, they selling the Buddha, they destroy the temple, they sell all the thing. They're not, but at last they be in bad karma. I'm telling you, even in the Buddhism, the people, some people they say, oh, they're disciple of the Buddha, but they do not believe the karma. They do everything. Yeah, I saw. I know when I talk like this, I heard many people not happy with me. And they say, why you are Buddhist? You criticize. No, this is not. I want to say the truth. The truth is the truth. Yeah. You don't think you become the monk, high as a place. You make the people suffering. After that, you pay the karma. Yeah, I saw terrible life. I saw many terrible life. So I'm very afraid. You see, some people cook food, bring food. For me, I also don't like. Even now, I've become nearly 80 years old. I only like to work, but earn myself. I like. Because if I do not do like this one, I do not know. Because my practice also limited. Yeah. We don't have enough merit. When we take much, then we pay. So next person, anyone?
Master,
Yes?
this is Manduk. I have a question for you, Master. So we all find cause karma, one way or the other, either good karma or bad karma.
Yes.
So let's say if I had created bad karma, like my past life or when I was little, without being woman, like I consider be immature and naive and made bad karma. How do you go about to erase the bad karma that you created? And that you would I guess it's when you pay back the bad karma, it won't be as bad. Would you share some of the ideas that we can do that to basically make a better life for us and paying back the bad karma? Thank you.
We have to pay. You said like the previous slide of the Lord Buddha Sakyamuni. He was the previous slide. He was one of the life. He was a medical doctor. Then one day he traveling in the village. He saw many fishermen. They fish a very big fish, and then on the fisherman he bit. He want to kill. He bit the fish, big fish. They can say the kingfish, very big, and the big not die. And then the doctor say, "Oh, you are crazy. You are foolish. Why you don't beat the head or the head of the fish? You beat the body, the fish not die because this is a very strong fish." And on the fisherman, the fisher, they listen the doctor, they hold the stick, they beat the head of the fish, and the fish die broken. So, and the last slide of the Buddha before he died, he also problem the headache. He had a problem, the sick of the, we call the headache. That's headache, the last sickness. That is the reason, the previous slide, only advice. So now, if the present life, if we bear some karma, we try to pay back. And we have to, for example, you borrow people from the money, but you don't have money now. If you have gold, you pay gold. This is also okay. Or you practice the Dharma, the Buddha teaching. That's also the way. You say, for example, now sometimes we never meet that person. When we meet them, then there's something wrong with us, because there's the karma in the previous life. Yeah. This is, I'm telling you, I believe very strongly. Yeah. In the present time, if we have some suffering, we can we can convert. But practice in the right way. Like we borrow people money. Now we don't have money. If you have gold, you pay gold. If we don't have gold, we have land, then we can exchange the land. Something like this.
Oh, Master, I just want to make one more comment before I turn over to somebody else. But I think I have a very good karma to knowing you, and to to be to have you in my life, and Thầy Huyền and everybody on here. Just knowing everybody and being, having, in my life. So that's considered to be very good karma, because it's helped me heading toward to the, I guess it's create a better life, be a better person in a way. And so I just want to throw it out there, and I want to, to say that I'll appreciate your teaching and giving out your precious time to help young people like myself, and you know, be a better person and create a better life, not only for me, for my family, but then for people around my community and the country and the world. So I just want to let you know I appreciate that so much. So
I mean, the previous slide we held a good relation. So this slide we meet again. That like I meet Thầy Huyền Diệu, it's the same. You see, Thầy Huyền Diệu, he was born in the mountain. I was born in Bến Tre. But in the previous class, I also why he come and help me, because previous slide I offer him one milk when he was monk in the mountain. Yeah, I asked him that one. Therefore, in this slide, I was suffering. He come and help me. Yeah, we have the relation. Yeah, like there's many thousand people in America. Why many people cannot meet me? Why I come to meet you? Yeah, we have the good karma. So let us try to promote together to do the good thing. For example, the John. There's a many million Australian. I was there, but why I did not meet people? Then I meet John. When I meet him, we are like same family.
Yeah.
Only the room 1.2.
We have the same karma with our hair growing, Master.
Yeah, this is wonderful. You see now, at the present time, at the moment, million people, they are fighting, talking bad thing. But we are in a forum. This means we have good karma relation. Then we don't dispute the thing like this one. You see, they're very interesting. I like very much. If John, in the future, if you open the school, so let's try to do this subject. Yeah, one of the subject. Yeah. Minh Phước Đức, you want to talk something? Kim Phạm.
A Di Đà Phật Thầy.
Rồi.
Hi Master and hi Thầy Huyền Diệu and hi everyone. You know, very nice to meet you all. And this is first time for me, and I would like to introduce myself. My name is Minh Phước Đức, and I've been watching and listening to all the Master and all of you for a while, but I didn't participate because I didn't know much about what Buddhists and unless and I think some of you already know. Remember me when we got together in Tennessee and see Master, and here I am today. And I would like to thank you, Thầy Huyền Diệu came to San Diego, California, and visit us, and he encouraged me to participate sometime with Master, and here I am. And thank you for missed opportunity last week, and now I just want to thank you to be in today, and I just want to say something a little bit about the law of karma. And before I was Catholic, and we have to go to the church every Sunday, and that's going on and until the COVID has happened in 2020, and everything is fall apart. And so that time was my wife watching the Master in YouTube, and I try to watch him too, and we believe, and we learn how to be, in the Master teaching us, and we like in Fatwa every day and every night, and it's kind of beginning. It's kind of hard to bow every single word, but we try and we believe, and now is and everything can be belief, and I believe in everything that the master teaching us. And like Thầy Huyền came to our house, and he keep telling us that you can go any temple, but the master, the only one that's our master, and we have to be with the master, and and if you do good thing, there's a good thing return. If you do bad thing, bad thing it came and it gets you later, and that's what I believe in karma. And my wife and I try to help a lot of homeless people, and we donate every one for month to help them for hungry people. And we feel good, both of us feel good, and that's what Thầy Huyền remind us to do a good thing, and then good things could be returned, and we now happy, and and we still believe in master, and that's why I'm listening to the master every. Actually, this is my wife account, and Chú Minh Đạt didn't know who I am, so now I am today, and I just want to share the little story, and thank you, master, and call my name, and I appreciate it, and A Di Đà Phật Thầy.
Thank you, Minh Phước Đức. You see, I told you, whenever the person believes the law of karma, suddenly they're happy. Yeah. When we don't want people to harm us, we should never harm people. Yeah. And then we don't want the people stealing our property, so we never steal their property. Then okay. Yeah. In the world, if everybody follow and respect the law of the karma, suddenly there's no need to be worried. Yeah, suddenly. Now the time finished, and let us pray. In the future, if possible, we should form international club of the law of the karma. International the club, the believer of law of karma. So we promote, and we talk with the children, young people, and everybody. You see, and some people now this idea. Now we are a little light, we develop. So let us think this club. So that like last time we decide to form the climbing mountain club. This brings so many good things for the people. So now you should think about the club, believer of the law of karma. This is very interesting. I think if we have time, we discuss more. So now the time finished. Very much thankful to you. I very much like to invite you at least 1 or 2 times. You should come to Himalaya to enjoy the beauty and of the nature. Oh, thank you. Namaste. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Recording stop.